good. Assalamu alaikum. May be seated. In the name of Allah, the beneficent and merciful, to whom all praise is due, and I forever thank Allah for our leader and teacher, Messenger Elijah Muhammad, peace be upon him, the last of all of the messengers to lead the so-called American Negroes here in the wilderness of North America. He was said to be the last of the messengers. He says he was, and that means that he is the last one to us. Every nation has only one messenger and one prophet to come to them. Just one.
Right, that's right.
And after that one, to that nation, they either be delivered from their sins or be destroyed for it. That's why they are the last. So I thank Allah for this one that came, and I'm glad it was in my day to see him and to know that he is our brother who gave his life for us.
That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right.
So, in so doing, as we know, we always thank Allah for what he has done for us.
That's right.
Because he is the God of all creation. Whether it be good or bad, he made it.
That's right.
If it had been all just good, then we all would have been righteous people.
That's right.
But since all of it was not good, we got some hypocrites,
That's right.
black devils,
That's right.
and white devils,
Right. That's right.
green devils,
That's right.
all kinds.
That's right.
And in some of those, you find one that's pretty fair, pretty good. And all are not bad people, all but one. And that is the real devil.
That's right. Right.
He thinks he's good. He tries to pray to his Jesus and tries to treat everybody right according to what he thinks is right.
Right.
But he just can't be good.
That's right.
He is a devil.
That's right.
My dear beloved brothers and sisters, here today, we don't want to be here a long time. We don't have any lost founds. We don't have any of the Muslim much here today. But it's the same ones every day.
That's right.
And we just stay with what we have.
That's right. That's right.
Because there's no need of teaching you about Christmas.
That's right.
You knows that.
That's right. Right.
There is no such thing as a Santa Claus. We've been found that out.
That's right. Oh yeah. That's
When
right.
we got up so that we could work a little for ourselves, Papa and Mama told us that you have to buy your own Christmas this time. So that's the way it worked. We had to buy our own Christmas. Well, that made us to know then that there was no Santa Claus.
That's right.
Then we go and we teach it to our children that Santa Claus is coming tonight because we wanted them to come along like we did, many of them.
That's right.
Not all of the people did, but many of them. So today we had talked like if we was in a call meeting, all right?
Yes, sir.
Because we don't have a lost found. We all is lost founds, all right, but we don't have one of the regular lost found. So we're going to teach or talk rather. That's what I want you to know. What we have it in mind, what we want to do to come forward and to advance ourselves before it is too late.
That's right.
To try to advance ourselves. So I'm going to give to you some things today that will benefit us if we do it. Now the people that is not here today will miss it.
That's right.
Because I'm not going to go all the way back and go right back over it for just one more person.
That's right.
They should be here. I ask for every Sunday to be here. But they don't do that. Now, ain't nobody working today.
That's right. That's right.
Nobody working. I went to get my car washed this morning, and I had the other place that I had been going to, he was closed.
That's right.
So I did find one. But that don't go to always stay away. If we would say like we used to say, we're going to open a keg of nails and want some of them to bite the heads off, well, you just like that,
That's right. That's right. That's right.
biting the heads off. They know, you know what that is.
That's right. That's right.
That means we're going to have plenty of whiskey, beer, and wine.
Right. Right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
So, brothers and sisters, not going to detain your time so long today, because today will soon start stretching out. The other day was the shortest day in the year. The 21st of this month was the shortest day in the year. Now the seconds will start, and very soon we will have long days again.
Yes, sir.
Winter will soon be over.
Right.
And when it's over, then here we are. Either to make progress, stand still, or have nothing.
That's right.
I'm after something.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to die penniless.
That's right.
Do you?
You're right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, don't die penniless.
That's right. That's right.
Try to have something other to bury you with anyway.
That's right. Right.
So that's what I'm after for you and for myself too. I ain't gonna leave myself out by saying you. No, I've been left out for the past 10 years.
That's right.
And I'm saying to you that if we stick together, we will have these things.
Yes, yes.
It won't take long.
No, sir.
It won't take long.
Right.
First, I say this while it comes to my mind. The lieutenant was showing me just now what the papers did this week. They did good according to who did go out.
Yes, sir.
They did good. They did. They didn't make $100, but they come on the other side of 50.
Yes, yes.
So that was good. Now suppose everybody went out
Right.
and tried it, and if they sell 10 papers a week, think about what you will have. Just 10. Every brother selling 10 a week. You know you can average $1,000 a week so quick with those papers, and they still selling.
That's right, yes sir.
They still selling. We haven't had a paper made yet. And these old papers, they go out and they sell them. People buy them.
That's right.
Now, you know when a man buy an old pair of shoes, he either ain't got no money or he crazy. That's right. Now, I ain't saying that against our people. I'm just only showing you how the people on the outside will buy that what is old, that pertaining to Islam.
That's right. Yes, sir.
No. That's what we're going to do. You're not going to continue with people who is missing more time and being present than what I asked for. Not going to bother with them. I'm telling you facts. It may be your mother, my mother, your father, my father, your brother, my brother. We're going to do the thing that we want to do in order to get somewhere. Last Sunday, I think we was at page 45. Message to black man: if the civilized man fails to perform his duty, what must be done? Now, I give you the places to read in the Bible and Quran where to find them at what must be done. One or two places in the Bible there that you might not understand, because it is not speaking so directly, and you might not understand it, but that's all right. Just read it over and over again, and it'll pop up right in your face what it's talking about. Here on page 45, what we didn't complete. Will a free people accept slaves as their equals? Will a free people accept slave as their equal? No.
That's right.
No. Nobody will accept a slave as his equal.
No way.
Because he knows the slave is bound to that what his master got him to.
Right. That's right.
And no master will give a slave equality in his house. None. They say that the slaves in the East have equality set to the king's table. Yeah, he can sit there. But remember now, you is a slave sitting there.
That's right.
Don't forget that. You must make yourself be equal to the next slave that is in the house.
That's right.
Don't try to get up there equal to the king and the prince and the assistant king. No, don't do that. No, somebody call your hand. Say, wait a minute, remember you's a slave.
That's right. That's right.
So you just eating here. Because that you get a little bit equality, but you don't have the full of equality with the king and the rest of the rulers, because you're not the ruler. The Bible says, if you sit before the king, consider who you are sitting before. So that keeps us not being equal. The so-called Negro must be truly civilized, and the right civilized man has not performed his duty until this is accomplished. However, the so-called Negro is free to receive his or her own if they just will not allow fear and ignorance to stand in their way. Now, if that get in your way, you all messed up.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
If you start having fear of a thing, well, I can't do this, I can't be equal, I can't have something for ourselves, and all of that fear come in you, then you will never have anything.
That's right. That's right.
You're just lost. But if the civilized man doesn't accomplish his duty now, he's lost too.
That's right.
If he don't do what he's told to do. However, the so-called Negro is free to receive his or her own if they just will not allow fear and ignorance to stand in their way. That is what we just said. It has been seen from the little chance they have had to get a little education. A little. We see that today. They have shown and proven that they are the original people who are only asleep and in great need of the right civilized man who will perform his duty of awakening them. Awaken them with what? The truth of self and others. The so-called Negroes fear of being deprived of food, clothes, and shelter, and also the usual smile of the white slave masters. Now we are deprived of that. Children prevent them from seeking the true knowledge of their own nation, civilization. They must drop the slave master's name and religion, which both they have and do not understand. This means nothing but slavery. Of course, some preachers and politicians who live off of the ignorance of their people are opposed to the right civilization of our people.
That's right. Right.
So we know these things. The messenger's writing, you don't have nothing harder to explain to a person.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
plain as day, just as we read it.
That's right, Doctor. That's right.
He breaks down everything that he says.
Yeah.
All you can do is enforce it.
That's right.
And that's the only thing that I try to do, is to enforce it. Although there's many things that he could not write, just like he said. It would take volumes of books for him to write what he wanted to write. You can tell that by your own self. After you learn Islam, you got so much in your head you don't know which way to go with it.
That's right.
Just want to just start talking. The messenger says, you must know that you have not been rightly civilized. No one can enslave another who has equal education, knowledge. My people lack science of the right kind. Allah is here to give you and me a superior knowledge of things and a country to ourselves. Who is this Allah? Who is that Allah? Who is that Allah? I'm asking you the question. That's right. That's what he's saying. He is here.
That's right.
See, he's telling you, let me give you this again. That's why I say all that he said is easy and it's already broken down. All you can do is to enforce it.
That's right.
You must know that you have not been rightly civilized. No one can enslave another who has equal education, knowledge.
That's right.
My people lack science of the right kind. Allah is here. Don't have to come. Don't have to come. Didn't go away. He's here. Allah is here to give you and me a superior knowledge of things. Well, who can you rule if you don't have superior knowledge?
That's right.
You can't be a slave ruling somebody, but another slave. Then you got to get orders then from the king. That's over the slaves. And a country to ourselves. Well, that fulfills the Bible where it says that every man must go back to his own country. You read that, right?
Right.
Every man must go to his own country. Well, if every man got a country to go to,
That's right.
then what are we so grieved about this country? We got to get out of here
That's right.
into our own country. Separation of the so-called Negro from their slave masters, from their slave masters' children, is a must. Do you know, now that was a part I was looking at this morning on TV. Did you know everybody now is asking about mostly integration?
That's right.
That's right.
They're talking on that. Well, many of our people, women and men, love that skunk so good that they don't want to leave him.
Right. That's right.
They love that devil.
Oh, yeah.
I started to say something, but I won't say that word.
Yes, sir. That's true.
Ma'am,
Okay.
That's true, Brother Nelson.
you want to hear what I had to say?
Yes, sir. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Teach us what we need to know.
No. It's a word we used to use a long time ago. I don't want to say it. But it came up to me. I don't want to say that word. It's not a bad word, but the meaning of it is bad.
Yes, sir.
The word is not bad, but if I would say it, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to say it.
I think we know enough about him.
Separation of the so-called Negroes from their slave masters' children is a must. It is the only solution to our problem.
That's right.
Separation. The only solution. You know, we have people who have been with us. Don't want to leave that white man.
No, sir. That's right.
I'm telling you. When you see people with a religion and is teaching God and the devil like Islam teaches us,
That's right.
and people come and join you and then walk away from you on that account, and then later tell you, I don't believe that they are the devil,
Right.
Listen.
that person, and being black, if he green or yellow, he's ignorant to the facts.
That's right. That's right. That's true. Yes, sir.
Ignorant. And not only that, if he wants to get out of his nation into that nation, he's crazy.
That's right. Yes, sir. Right.
That's right.
Why do we want to jump over in the white folks' nest? You know, when Japan and America, when they bombed Pearl Harbor, you know, the messenger said, had said already, rather, he said, the people thought we was looking to Japan, you know, to save us. A lot of black people, all you can hear them talk about what Japan could do and what Japan going to do. All right, now Japan has integrated with America.
Right. That's right. Yes, sir.
So we can't look, the messenger said, we can't look to Japan.
That's right.
A lot of them looks to Russia.
Right.
No way. No.
Russia don't want you, although 80 million is in Java, Russia. 80 million Muslims. Them 80 million Muslims, they ain't coming to you,
No, sir.
right?
No.
All right, we got plenty of them across the pond. They ain't coming here to see you.
No way, right? That's right.
They come to see the white folks.
That's right.
That's right.
The only time they come to see anybody, that was when the messenger was alive. They came to see him because that they know one was supposed to rise in the west,
That's right.
which would be called the sun.
Yes, sir.
And they know that. And they came bowing to him too.
Yes, they did.
If we unite together, be together and stick together, they're going to come bowing to you too.
That's right.
Watch it. Right.
He says, listen. He says, it was the only solution according to the Bible for Israel and the Egyptians. And it will prove to be the only solution for America and her slaves, whom she mockery called her citizens.
Right.
Now we can see that's mockery.
Yes, sir.
For them to say, you're a citizen, you was born here.
That way.
All right. Now, if an Italian or any hunky that was born someplace out of America, they got to give him a citizenship paper.
That's what they got. That's right.
Every 6 months, he's got to report to the state, regardless of what. He got to do it because that he got the name of a nation there. But we got the name of a slave. We don't have to report. So the old boss just tell us, yes, you's American,
That's all. That's it.
and you ain't got nothing to show it.
That's
Not nothing. The only thing that you can get is a passport. And you know what that passport tells the other countries? This is one of the slaves.
That's right.
That's right. I have one. I have a passport. I have one. Sure, I went to Chicago and got it. I want to go to Africa. And I got it. And they wouldn't let me have the other part that go with it. That was a visa.
Yes, sir.
They wouldn't let me have that. So, well, that's all right. I didn't go, but I still got the passport. That's right. Cost me $48, but I got it. Yeah. But now it doesn't make known now that I'm really a citizen. That's just a pass me into another country and make them to know that I am American. That's all that's for. Then now you're a slave, you're free. You can go over there, go any place you want to. Now you're free. You got your paper, passport. The same as they did during the days of slavery. You had to have a piece of paper written on it to go on to another white man's plantation here in America. Now he give you the same paper to go over across the water.
What a man.
You don't know where.
Right?
But if you follow this deal down with me,
Yes, sir.
we'll take the deuce and cut the joker. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know how to play cards. See, the joker is the highest card in the deck, and you cannot beat him. But if you be with us, be with me, we'll cut the joker with the deuce.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The deuce is the two spot.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we used to play it, didn't we, Brother John?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Brother Johnny. Hey, see, it was good to learn it
Yes, sir.
because One science said that cards was not made to gamble with. Someday I'll tell you about those cards. Like I heard a preacher preaching one time. I know it too, just like he knows it. But I have learned more than what he knows at that time. Dice, they were not made to gamble with. They started gambling with dice when Jesus was crucified, according to the Bible. They call them chuckalucks. Chuckalucks. You see how they rattle when you shake them? Chuckalucks. That's what that's the name of dice. They wasn't made to gamble with.
Right.
But America make everything to gamble with. They gamble with you.
That's right. That's what they do.
Yeah. Deck of cards not made to gamble with. No. So now we're going into our little business spot. So that when 5 o'clock comes, you can be sitting at your table. Yes. We're going to start with Sister Principal. Everybody know who she is. Now, as I said, we're going to divide the children in the school. We're not going to have, if we can get a brother to teach the brothers, we're not going to have a sister teaching brothers. I want to let you know something about teaching, woman teaching boys.
That's right. That's right.
When I came to Detroit, I was very small. And I fell in love with a teacher. She was a substitute teacher. I fell in love with her. I was very young, little fellow, very young. I wasn't no good big fella. Young. I never said nothing to her, but I wanted to. I'm letting you know this so that, yeah, that's why the missionary stopped such. He told me, he says, you was one time over to school, wasn't you? I said, yes, sir. He says, I'm going to change the way of the children in school. I'm going to have the boys in the morning and the girls in the evening. I said, yes. He said, yeah. I said, well, I went to school once that there wasn't nothing there but boys. He said, yeah. I said, but I did have a woman for the teaching. He says, well, that was at a devil school. I said, it was. He says, now, this is at Muhammad's University. I said, yes, sir. Every way my mind would go, he chopped it off. Just like that. I'm sitting there listening right at him. And I can recite every word that he said to me, too. He says, it's not good. He says, now bring your mind back to the school in the South. He says, one teacher was teaching you, I remember. And we honor. I said, yes, sir. He says, now, the boys sit on one side and the girls sit on the other. I said, yes, sir. He says, that looked fairly well. He said, but they all was in this one big room. just like we got it. In the church, you know, our churches, they didn't have it divided. In the church, you all barefooted boys and girls sitting there barefooted. But still, that was the feet that was barefooted.
That's right.
This was not barefooted.
Yeah, right, brother.
Get me?
That's it. That's you.
I'm trying to tell it to you the best I can.
We understand.
So, he taught me very much about the school that I hadn't been taught. And he says, he told me that someday you might become over school, just like that. He says, it's not too late. And due to the facts, when he was, well, what the people say, running to save his life, well, he told me, and my mother had wrote me a letter and told me, says that he wanted me to do nothing but go and set up schools where that he had set up temples. But that never happened. And he told me the same thing too, but it never happened. Because my family got too large for the little people that take care of me and my family. Especially running up and down the road. So, because that was in the time of hard time. So now, I'm going to die next month when we go back to school to taking the boys and let well, the sister can teach them till we get a brother that can be there every day. We need it.
That's right.
Sister need it. Not only that, she needs a man here every day from 7 o'clock till time dismissed.
That's right.
To let the children in. She needs them.
That's right.
Now, we are no good if we're going to sit down and let our principal or one of the teachers come in and they have to open the door for them and everything. We are no good if we're going to do that. So let them do it. And some of us laying up in the bed still asleep and don't have a thing in the world to do. That's crazy. We will pay you your fare until you get a job, or if you got a job, one work in the day, if you got day shift or afternoon shift, one take it from such time to such time. If you got to go to work at 3 o'clock in the evening, then you come at the time that's for the girls to come in. You have plenty of sleep. After you go to work in the evening, afternoon shift, I worked afternoon shift. I went to school at midnight. I had time. I'd get home on my afternoon shift at 11 o'clock and listen at the news and eat a half a bean or a whole bean pie while I'm listening at the news. That's 11 o'clock. Now, what good is it going to do me to lay in the bed till 11 o'clock the next day? I'll be all tired out.
That's right.
Get up. As the old saying used to say, get up. Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Yes, sir.
But it didn't make me wealthy. It overlooked me when it got to that part of it. Right. So now, since we got something to make us wealthy, you know what I have right here can make you wealthy.
Yes, it can. That's right.
If you work it, it will make you wealthy. How? help to pay off what the nation owns. And if you can't get a loan because of not having good credit with the devil, then help the nation to help you. See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's what the messenger was doing. Let the nation help you now if you help the nation. But if you don't help the nation, you can't look for anything.
That's right. That's right.
That's the way Chrysler and a lot of the others that got low down, Chrysler helped the country. And when so he needed a few billions, he asked the country for it. And the country gave it to him. Now he has paid it back. What about us? We say we're a nation.
That's right.
Let us work together. And we can do likewise. But we have to have something to help. We can't give now and it'll be a good while before you can just give it. But it'll open the way it'll open up the highway to heaven for you if you work with it.
That's right.
Sure. We got no business being poor folks, worrying and walking around here worrying.
That's right.
What do we got to worry about?
That's right.
You ain't got nothing to worry about because you ain't got nothing.
That's right.
Right? So, let us work together. Years ago, we used to come home, just time to go to work.
That's right.
Stay out all night. Just get home time enough to change clothes. Didn't have time to eat your breakfast.
That's right.
Change into your work clothes and there you go to work. We used to do it. Sure. All right. Now, can't we come home and sleep a few hours and then come to the temple, stand a post until the next man come in? I'm going to assign the brothers to those posts as soon as I get what they are doing. Then the other one that don't want to do it, tell them, say, well, brother, if you can't do it, then we don't need you. The Nation of Islam is a working nation.
That's right.
Islam is a working religion. That's the way the messenger taught me. And he told you the same thing.
That's right.
We gonna do it. I ain't gonna say we trying. We gonna do it or don't have it. I am tired begging people. Let's do this, and then they go away and spit in the face, kick me in the pants. He don't know what he's doing. He don't mean nothing. He don't know what he's doing.
That's what.
The restrictions of the law means everything. Now, brother, I ain't gonna call your names today. I'm just gonna tell you what you owe in the school. We have a total of about $2,000 or more with the Muslims and the lost found in paying their tuition fees for the children. Now you figure how much you owe. You know. If you don't know, ask Sister Principal, she'll tell you.
That's right.
You know. If you don't know, ask Sister Principal, she'll tell you.
That's right.
We want these cleared up. I'm after a schoolhouse.
That's right.
You understand? You see, this one here, this temple here, can do what I want done. First, we get the bird here in our hand. See, on a land contract, you can owe 1 month and don't never pay it, and they'll take your house away from you. Right?
Yeah, right.
Just 1 month, that last month. And you can't get them $10 to pay that last month, not for ham and top.
That's right.
And here comes the devil on, and when you get the thing never paid for, he rushes on you
Yeah.
so that he can sell it again. Right. Suppose we would sell this one. We got to sell it for enough to pay it out. To pay it out. If we don't get a penny, we got to sell it for enough to pay that other man out. So the next one would take the second mortgage. If he takes the second mortgage on it, we ain't got nothing.
That's right.
Second mortgage means they pay it out for you, and you got to pay now more than you was paying before.
That's right.
That's a second mortgage. We don't want that.
No way.
We don't want a mortgage, period.
That's right.
That's no good.
No. That's right.
Mortgaging your building is mortgage there, and you got to rush like a dog to work and pay for it? No.
That's right.
That's why I asked you for $100 a piece, $50 a piece, so that we could get all of this thing out of our way. And now if we want to go somewhere, all right, Johnny, get your gun.
That's right.
The rabbit is in the log.
That's right.
I saw it.
That's right. That's right.
All right, then you got the thing. You can work with it. But if you ain't got nothing, what do you got to work with? You know, the most of our brothers can't get credit. If so, they lied to me. Am I right?
That's right. That's right.
And some filed bankrupt. Don't you never do that. You got 10 years before that you can even get credit. Don't never tell the man I filed bankrupt just to keep from paying $100.
That's right, brother.
You ain't gonna pay it. They gonna look over you. But brother, you in a hell of a shape. Don't never file bankrupt.
Right. Right.
Take everything you got, make you work like a hound. So now I'm not calling the name of these people, but we knows the name because I got the names right here of what they owe. Now if we owe nearly $2,000 or more than $2,000 in tuition fee, including the lost founds, then we know what we owe.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
Each one knows their bills.
That's right.
When you don't pay your bills, that means you don't have a credit account.
That's right.
That's standard.
That's right.
That's right.
Now if you pay your bills, that means I can be trusted with my children here in school anytime I send them.
That's right.
Because I pays my bill.
That's right. That's right.
That's what the devil told me. I pays mine to the devils and anybody else. If I owe you, I'm gonna pay you.
That's right, brother.
right.
That's right. That's right, brother. That's right.
I got plenty cards, plenty letters that has been sent to me saying, Mr. Pooh, you can get anything in our store. Come on down. But what the heck, just because I can get it, what the use of me going there to get it?
That's right, brother. That's right.
I'm putting myself in debt and making myself a slave again to you. I'm glad now I'm rid of your master. You can give me the praise all day long, but it ain't coming. Oh no. That's what that that makes you feel good. When you're not in a whole lot of debt.
That's right.
Aren't you? So you can't get your check because, well, I got to go pay this man. I ain't gonna pay him this time, and when the next time comes, it's double. It's bad. You feel like filing bankrupt then. Don't do that. I'm saying this for what I'm fixing to say. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
That's why I took hers first. The main part of us is just a few. Now you understand that about the school, right? Yes. All right, well we want another one. We want one that we can build. Oh, we can't build no school. Yes, we can.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we can. Easy. Easy to build one. I keep mentioning this to you. See these lots down the streets here?
That's right, sir.
You can get them for $35 or $40. City don't want it. The city don't want nothing, brothers and sisters, that ain't bringing the tax into the city. Look how much tax you pay. I pay a whole lot of tax on my place. I pay a whole lot of tax. Most. I don't want to think about myself in that manner.
You're right.
Make me feel like filing bankrupt. But if I do, they take my bed from under me. And they'll never do that. So now, we want a school. A school that will be equal to any small school. We can build it. All we got to do is just take 2 or 3 hours a day, every brother. Hire a man to dig up the hole, for us a good basement all the way through. One day he can do it. 8 hours time and he got a hole there from here to China. That's right. No, that ain't right, but you know what I mean. They can do it with those diggers.
That's right, sir.
Yeah. They can dig a ditch from here to Cordele, Georgia in 2 or 3 hours.
That's right. They can do it.
They can dig, brother. Now we got to dig.
That's right.
You say you can't lay a brick? Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah.
You can lay a brick. Nobody never, if you say you can't, nobody never told you how to do it, right? You never tried to learn it. It's easy.
Yeah.
To lay a brick is easy.
Yeah.
What makes it hard, we didn't try to learn it.
Yeah.
All the brothers and sisters that we have, I don't want you to miss not one Sunday now. Because I'm going to tell you what is what. Of course, we cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, there's a building that I went and seen on the east side, Hulbert near Gratiot, 6590 Hulbert, near Gratiot, owned by a sister, Miss Hall, and her 2 sons. I met them. I went in the building all over it and seen what was there. She was happy to meet me. But let me tell you something. Being happy to meet me is being happy. We would like to have that building, but you got to use a hammer and nail again. in one certain place. Far better than this one was. Far better. But we trying to work a way to this system because there's a room in there that will seat more than this one will. Chairs is there. You got everything in there. You got 2 kitchens there with stoves already there. We haven't made no ideas of buying the place from the sister. But she don't want nobody else to get it in the way of speaking or concerning her property. She couldn't get rid of it because she didn't want certain ones to have it. So now I'm about to make an agreement with her to let us have a few Sunday meetings in there to see if people will come to us. You understand what I'm saying? You see if they will come. If they don't come, then that's it. Sorry, sister. Can't do nothing. See, the people didn't come. Now, there's a lot to it in getting you another big temple on the east side. There's a lot to be done. You have to clean it up. Or they have discos and parties and everything in them if they rent them out. That way they get a lot of money from those when they do that. Now, this is what I said, that she would know next week if we would decide to meet there. I'm asking you. I ain't leaving you out. That's why I'm telling you. If I was going to leave you out, you wouldn't notice when we got there. Understand me now? You wouldn't notice just when you got there. Say, yes, this is it, brother. You got to do this and you got to do such thing. But I tell you first. See, you is the spine in my back. Do you understand me? You is the spine in my back. Without you, I'm dead shot. Because I can't do it myself. If I could. Well, I don't know where I would or not, even if I could, for one reason of the things that I did here. You understand me?
Yeah, exactly.
And it told me I'm dusty. But I did it. Allah bless me. I still got some cornbread and something else at home if I wanted cornbread. I still got it. It's there. I got some beans. But I'm saying this so that you can get beans.
That's right.
So that I don't say you don't have it. You can live forever without hitting a lick at a snake, as my father used to say. I don't know that. But I say this, even if you can live forever, try to get something, land someplace that will help you to live forever.
That's right.
You can't live forever on just drinking water. So that is what we want. We want these things. I'm going to read off what we want. And it's up to you to think it. Think over it. Our terms that I said to the sister that owns this building, I said we will try a few Sunday meetings to see the public reactions, to see their reactions. But now we have to pay for them few Sundays because the lights is on, gas and whatnot is there. Number 2, we will clean only the sections of the building we will use. We don't clean nobody else. We ain't clean nothing else. Just the sections that we will use. Number 3, we will take a picture of the first floor and front of buildings for Muhammad Speaks Continuous newspaper. We put that in and put this building in the paper too. I want, even if we own it or don't want it or don't own it, I want it to show to the public what we have done. You get me? So, number 4, we will have a temple here and there, east and west. If we get that one, and if we get that one, we can stretch to another. We'll put a temple everywhere if we get these 2. We'll put a temple every place that we can stick one in, like churches.
That's right.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like churches won't just have just a few here, just one in Highland Park. Get us another one. This one can't hold all the peoples in Highland Park. Get another one in Highland Park. That one right around the corner there. Orthodox Muslim, black ones, just like us. Used to belong with the messenger, some of them.
That's right.
But they got their Orthodox temple there. One right down the street.
That's right. Yes, sir.
They're all around. And it's just a few of them. All right, they have these storefronts. But we want 2 big ones, east and west, so that we can have something to publish and it won't be a storefront.
That's right. That's right.
You get me?
That's right. Yes, sir.
So Allah blessed us to see this place. He blessed us so that we could have this place if we come up with a little something. So I don't know how much you're going to charge. I didn't ask her how much she was going to charge for it. I let it rest at that right there. I was telling her what we do. So we will have temple just like churches. Help me to get these 2 on foot, and I will see that you have the others. You can't wear one shoe and it's got a hole in it and you're barefooted on the other shoe. You're still in trouble. Number 5. We will get heavy wearing red fabrics to hang flag of Islam on the outside of the building. It's got a flagpole on it. Or either have a flag made and hang it outside. I like the soft flags very well, but I like it with the moon in silver. Like we was trying to get here. We would have had it here. We measured up and went to try to get it. Brother Jabbar and the other brothers went to try to see how much it cost, right?
That's right. That's right.
And he wanted, we could have had it here with $3,800. That's what it cost. And we didn't have $8 hardly, less on it, 38. That's what I said. We don't work together good enough. We don't do what we're supposed to do. And all of us say we are civilized.
Yeah. Right.
Let me tell you, you are not civilized, and you jump down my throat. Right now, We got enough brothers absent to fill up another row of seats.
That's right. That's right, brother.
And they didn't turn in no donations, some of them. Haven't been here and didn't turn in no donation. The sisters here can help clean up the place there. With the stove. They got 2 kitchens there with the stove. And they are welcome to use it, the woman says, just at their leisure. She is a sympathizer for the messenger. She had heard of the messenger before. And she didn't turn down not the first word that I said to her. She even would give me applause like that every time I would just open my mouth. But I would try to teach her more towards Islam, because I know if your belief come more to it, you'll do better than what your first belief in charging us what to do. I hope you understand what I'm telling you. I'm not here just to be telling you something and then walk away and not have it. We can get these things. So we could put the flag up there, outside, either way that we want it. It has 3 stories in the front part, just like this one has. The basement is all the way through in the bottom. You can have fruit on this side and MGT on the other side in the basement. You don't have to go there to buy a chair. Chairs is there. All they need to do is to be washed. I mean, they're good ones too. Just wash them up. Mop the floor up. Set it there. Got a big stage up there with a draw curtain there. Like a show, you know. It's there. A house sitting in the back, on property, that belonged to the building. She didn't know it herself, not until they read off the contract of the land, the measurements. They call it something else. What is that they call it?
Deed to deed, land house.
No, they're knowing how far your land reach. Survey. That's right. That's right. A survey of the land. I had to have it when I moved where I was at. I'm at now. I had to have that did. It cost $180. But we don't need that. But I'm saying they have already told her how far it went from the street here back to the next house. And big parking place on one side. So now if we can get enough to pay this off, because some of us has not paid, some haven't complete. So we get that, then we can seek Father, because we got something to stand for us. We won't go barefooted. We have on a pair of tennis shoes, if anything. Yeah, we ain't going barefooted. We wants to do that. Now the sisters can make good there. They could have dinner there any time that they feel like in that building. If we could get to it like I want to get to it. You can have them to come in and eat, or you can have a carry-out. On one side of it, there's a stove and everything there. Where you go up to the 3rd floor, they can come in and get their sandwiches and go with it. Now that called for man's work as a security man in there. that will call for 3 or 4 people, men, what I'm saying, or 8 men to work it. And that will pay your salary, whatever you would get, right there, if we work together and do it. But if we work like we did with the news, with our newspapers, ain't no need of me going to see the sister. Ain't no need of me talking anything to her. You know we got $2,000 worth of papers upstairs? And about half of it belongs to the seller? That's a wang hoo, ain't it? Just for the little bit this week, you got a little over near $100. So the lieutenant just told me when I came in. Just from 3 or 4 brothers helping, trying to get rid of them and the people buying them. Now what if you sell your paper and the sisters selling carry out? How long will it take you to have something? It's going to take you no time. Allah done bless you with it. So let's get up off of our rumps and go and get it. It sounds foolish, but it's straight as hell's fire. Number 6, we will repaint and sandblast the building because they got all kind of disco, painted on the bricks there. The building was built in 1926. That's a new building. It's just wasn't taken care of like it should have been. Because some of these houses we live in and buy them paying $15,000 and $16,000 for, they far older than 1926. You were here in 1926.
That's right.
Number 2, upcoming events. A, open a sweet shop next door to Temple. Here. Right here. We've been trying to seek after it for a long time. You didn't know too much about that because I didn't tell you that. And we can get it so reasonable. The devil didn't want to talk it with Sister Captain. I let the women do the talking together while I stay in the back room. So, but anyway, since you didn't want to start talking with her, holler at the first for the price we said, now she comes back and wants to talk. Ain't nobody gonna buy it. Now, did you know a sweet shop makes a lot of money?
Yes.
Makes a lot. And that's what we would have there. Everybody in your temple would be working for self if we go ahead and do it.
That's right.
You don't have to go out to work for somebody else. Work for self and get your wages there. And you know your job will last as long as that the place is there and as long as you obey laws. That's right. That's true. Number 1, sell homemade wheat bread. Number 2, kosher hot dogs. You know, that's what our laws found like, right?
That's right.
Make them kosher.
That's right.
They likes the ground meat. So when he hears kosher, well, then he get it. He won't have so much of the dog in it. 3, we'll have ice cream. Ice cream could be sold on one side right there. And you know when they get that stuff in them, they want something to cool it off.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. So this is what we want to do. I want you to pay good attention to what I'm saying, because I'm going to ask you a question afterward. Now, B2B. Dinner tribute on January 21st, 1989. You'll have that. 1. That is for me.
That's right.
That is for me. And I didn't ask for it. You asked for it.
That's right. That's right.
Well, there's nothing hard about it.
Great.
A man worked for you for 10 years. Out of 10 years, you can't give him something of it and pay $10 for a ticket after he worked 10 years. You can't give him $1 a year? Hell, ain't it? Excuse me, but that is, ain't it? Ain't that the truth?
That's right. Preachers.
You see, preachers. But I'm going to go to Muslims.
Yes, right. That's preachers.
You see these Muslim ministers in these different places?
That's right.
You think he up there doing that for nothing?
No way.
No way. No way. No way.
Right.
No way.
Right.
Is he going to get $150 a week? No way. No way. Bring me up $250 and up.
That's what he's
That's right. That's right. The last one that I heard about it down here on Linwood was getting $300 a week. I ain't lying to you. I know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't bring it to you if I didn't know. Because you could catch me in a lie, but I'll be down if you can catch me in the truth. But the truth. Lies don't lay around the truth. Excuse me from saying it. I'm telling you the facts. You know, I'm just letting you know facts. I ain't trying to do something other. Say I did this or that. Now, according to the report, many brothers did not pick up tickets to sell after being given instructions last Sunday. I think it's 10 tickets for brother, right? 5? Make it 100. Raise it to 10. Try to sell 10. Right?
Right.
Try to sell 10. Thanks, that's where you're minister. A man who has labored for you for 10 long years.
Here you are.
Sick or well, I come to you.
That's right.
Try to sell 10. Each brother, each sister try to sell as many as they can sell. Each brother try to sell as many as you can sell. I'm saying that myself. Now you know what this is really for? You want me to tell you? I say it's for me, right?
That's right.
Want me to tell you really what it's for? I want something to chew some bread with.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Jesus, that's right. That's right. Right.
You tired of me laughing in your face and talking to you and the parlor ain't got no chairs in it, right? Huh?
That's right.
So I'm telling you what it's for. All
That's true, brother.
right. So try to help the old boy.
That's right. That's right.
And I can stand up here and grin much as I want, and I won't be ashamed of myself.
That's right.
I ain't got many to replace. I think I got one on each side. Did you get me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Number 2, each brother is assigned to 5 tickets. That's right. But please try to sell 10. Take 10. Take over 5. The man told me that that's a heavy bill for my mouth.
Yeah.
He told me I got a heavy bill for it. That's how come that you ain't seen me with them up here. Make your minister look pretty. I'm already pretty, but just,
That's right. That's right.
Right. Help me to gnaw a bone. I can't gnaw a bone now. I go to put a chicken bone in my mouth. If it's kind of tough, I can't do nothing with it. I got to lay it down. I have to get one of them that has been baked real nice and put tenderizer in it. And don't nobody want to be eating tenderizer all the time.
That's right. Right.
I ain't going to ask how many going to enforce it. I'll know how many will get tickets and how many you get, because that will be reported to me. I ain't going to ask you. But I said try to sell over 5. Now the way that you could do this easy is to take your paper with you, and when somebody buy a paper, then push that ticket on it.
That's right.
See what I mean?
That's right.
Then if you do so, I'll buy a trophy for the highest man that sells the most tickets, or make it one, if you know what I mean. Buy a trophy to give to you for the highest brothers who sell the paper and the ticket. C. Carry out dinners February the 3rd, 1989 and February the 17th, 1989 to raise money to buy a temple van. That's right. We can do that. With what? Our papers. It can be done. Then you will have a credit that you can lean back on. Not try to buy the van and pay cash for it, but have 1 or 2 brothers who got good credit to sign for the van, for the temple. And you got it. We had a van?
Yes, we did.
Didn't we?
Yes, sir.
All right, you know how we got it?
Yes, sir.
Nobody had the credit there. And when me and Saladin, I think it was Saladin, yeah, he was with us then, went to see the van and whatnot, I asked him, I said, you got good credit? He said, very well. Okay. So we go see the van. I found it in the newspaper. $3,000, that's what it cost. It would have lasted a long time, but they didn't take care of it.
That's the main thing.
You got to take care of vehicles.
That's right. That's some other people.
Yes, sir. And one that know how to run it, ride it. So now, carry out dinners, get as many on these 2 days that you can get. Everybody, brothers and sisters, get as many as you can get. We don't want to use one this time.
That's right.
We want a brand new one. You saying, just don't go with me. If I hadn't have been walking, I'd have bought a brand new car, but the poor boy was walking and he had to take what he could get. Yeah, that's right. That's what we want. 1, to raise money to buy a temple van. 2, each brother must sell or purchase 5 dinners. No, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. How much the dinners will be? $4, ain't it? Ma'am?
The highest dinner is $4.
The highest dinner is $4? Well, you can buy 5 of them with a $20 bill. That's $4, right?
That's right.
When you buy it, make it be clear. Get your $20 and come to the temple and place it down to the system. Here you go to sell it. You ain't got to come back here.
That's right.
Put the $20 back in your pocket. You ain't got to come back here. No. Now why? Where's mine that you might say? What is I'm going to get out of it? At the present time, everybody have to work some for nothing. Because you don't have anything. Well, I don't want to work for nothing. I don't either. But I put 10 years at it for nothing, and now I'm trying to get it so that we all can shout hallelujah and sing Heaven They Fall. Number 3, 5 dinners must be paid for before each brother receives the dinners. That's easy. That's easy. After we get a toehold like we want to, then we say, all right then, brother, go ahead and get yourself a whole lot of dinners. Or sister, get yourself some dinners. We give you so much out of dinner. Yeah, we give so much out of the dinner. Then think about it. Sell dinner. I'm selling the papers. I'm selling books. People still ask for books.
That's right.
I just, at this point, let me tell you this. I just haven't got enough money in your treasure to buy some toner for that big machine and have the man to come out here, because if I keep running it, which you can't keep running now because I ain't got no toner, I would have to pay, because pay 1/10%, yeah, every sheet that we run off, because that's making it harder and harder, and we have to pay for it. Which means if we run 10 sheets of paper, we got to pay a dime. That's what I'm trying to say. But we don't have toner. If I can get 1 case of toner for that machine, which costs $282, it will last us at the least. But we don't have toner. If I can get 1 case of toner for that machine, which costs $282, it will last us at the least 8 or 9 months. It will last. The last one lasts a year. And we don't have to use as much as we did before. Please, brothers and sisters, it sounds goofy, it sounds crazy, we can't do it, but we got it to do. That's the thing, we got it to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
You just
sir.
need some money. D, today. Borden Cablevision taping of Supreme Minister number 1. Believers need to make up an audience. You know what I'm saying? Believers need to make up an audience. That is, as many that can get there is to be there whenever that I'm on that tape. Number 2, we will meet at Temple at 5:30 p.m. Thursday, 1229 and 88. 1229, 88. We meet here at 5:30 so that we can get to the television place by 6 o'clock. We had 13 minutes the last time, I think it was. But I'm supposed to make an hour on that videotape. The death of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I don't know what good it's going to do. I don't know what good I'm doing. But I'm telling actual facts, what it is. I don't care who I heard. I don't care what we said. I'm doing a civilized man's job, is to tell the truth.
That's right, brother.
We'll be back there again this Thursday at 5:30. Borden Cablevision taping of Supreme Minister. We can do a lot. You know, this brother, Lawrence Elliott, does this. I convert him on Roman. He was a leader of ceasefire. But that would be all I tell you about that right now. I'll tell it to you down the line. And that if we had to pay him for what he's doing, we ain't got the money. That's television work. We ain't got the money. Television is far expensive, more expensive than putting out a little tape over there on there. It will be shown pretty soon. See, it's all going on that one tape all the time. I don't want you to go out hollering it, but I'm just going to tell you. I don't want you to even tell the Muslims that's not here today.
That's right.
Now, if they know it, I'm going to call every brother that was present, every sister that was present here today, and that's who told it. And the one that told it, I'm going to put him where he can just whoop and holler everything. But I'm letting you know this because I'm asking you to help. The one that's not here is voting in your favor to do so. So when he comes, he has to do the same thing as I'm asking you to do. So you as my witness. That is not costing us a penny. You understand me? I'm telling you. But don't you go tell nobody.
That's right.
Allah is with you. If you be with me. But if you don't be with me, go jump in the lake because that's where you're going.
That's right.
Ain't right. If you don't be with me, that's it. We can get a whole lot and don't have to pay nothing for it. Just by the name of Elijah Muhammad, just by using his name and following his footsteps, we can get a whole lot. But when you get some people that want to go out and tell everything that you tell them, and then here come the hypocrites and all of them, try to stop you over there, try to stop you over here.
That's right.
Stop doing that. Don't tell it. Don't tell nothing that if I tell you don't tell a thing, don't tell it.
That's right. That's right.
I want you to know it and know what good our Lord is doing for us. So we make up an audience there and fill up his little room there with people in there. And on the last end, then we'll on another one, because I won't stop. I continue to do them. That's building him and us. Sure, it's not just saying building us, it's building him too. And he's a very good brother to me for doing these things and for you. We can do it. We can do whatever we want if we just go out and do it. But we need some bread, money.
That's right.
We get a little bread, we can do it. What we need, number 3, what we need. A, we need more help to do the work. Now the jobs is here. When I come to you, nobody had a job.
That's right. That's right. You're right.
That's right. You was there. Nobody had a job. Everybody was on welfare.
That's right.
Now they got a job. I said the secretary over there looked like a raggedy goat when he came to the temple. Excuse me for saying it like that, but you know, he didn't have. Am I right, brother secretary? And now he can walk out and get him a job anytime he wants.
Right.
Brother Jabbar, the same way.
That's right. Yes, sir.
He even has passed to get Baller's operation and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
And something else that he told me that he has gotten already. Ma'am? Contracting job. Oh, Lord, bless him to do that. Because when he come with me, he didn't have changing underwear. I'm telling you the facts. I ain't saying it just because he's not here. I'd say it before his face because I know he knows I knows it. Just by following. And he seemed like a son of mine. That's right, he's my adopted son. She's my adopted daughter. Sure. So that makes me have 16 instead of 14. Yeah. You mine too. Allah give you to me. In the school when he says, you take this one, Muhammad Sharif, you take this one, they in your class. The messenger broke that down to me. One day on Brush Street, when I was living with my brother Johnny over there, the messenger came over there, and we was standing in the living room, I believe it was, dining room one. Anyway, he was telling me about the school. And also my brother Kalat told me that too. That's what this was said by Master Farad. So when he was saying this one is yours, that one is yours, he says he was giving you these peoples as your followers. That's what the messenger was breaking it down to me. He says, they couldn't write, could the brother? I said, no, sir. Many of them couldn't even write their name. That's right, wasn't it, Brother John?
Right.
Many of them couldn't write their name, grown people.
That's right.
I taught them how to write their name. And the best buddy I had in there was named, I don't say, he just was a brother that the whole time was around me. and everything. His name was John McGee. He had a Hupmobile. I drove it when I wanted to. Anytime I wanted it, I'd go around the corner and say, John, I want your Hupmobile. Okay. He worked at U.S. Rubber. He was very good. And he told me, he says, they're yours. Now this brother, he couldn't write his name. Young man too. He couldn't write his name. When I got through with him, he was signing his checks and everything. Yeah. Didn't take long either. I gave him lessons for his homework. I taught him how to read. What I know, the best I know, you know. And he was all time with me. I could call him when he come from work in the evening. I said, John, I want you to go pick up my teachers. And I had 13 teachers. John McGee would go get them, bring them there to the house. That's right. And take them all back home and then get them. And I didn't care how long I kept them. Then get up and he go to work that next day. No. I can't get nobody to stand at the door. You crazy. Allah gonna send me some that will stand at that door and be glad to do it. Don't play me like I'm a little boy out shooting marbles. I'm through shooting marbles. Regardless of how good I can shoot them, I have put that marble down. I was a champ one time. Yep, that's right. Now, sisters need to, number one, sisters needed to type for Muhammad Speaks Continues paper. Sisters is needed. We want every sister that can do typing and have the time to do typing to see Sister Captain or Sister Secretary Niasha to help bear that burden, because our paper will leave from 16 sheets to 20 or 24. And nobody yet have wrote some good writings like I wants to read in our paper. Only one brother, Brother Cariel here. He wrote a good one, but I had to give it back to him on one account. That's between me and him. So every brother write. Minister John wrote one, two, good one, two I think it was. Who else?
Brother O'Brien said he wrote an excellent article.
He got it in there now?
I haven't.
That goes to the next paper. Okay, all praises due Allah. 1, 2, 3. Who else got that good writing? Big one. Brother Johnny had one in the other paper, didn't he? Talk to them that if you can't write it like you want to, see a typester. They'll fix it for you. You just tell them what you want. They'll fix it for you. We want those sisters that can do the typing, sir.
Yes, sir, that's right, sir.
Yeah, see them and they'll type it for you and fix it up. That's right. And we want those sisters that can do the typing. I don't want, the early bird catches the worm, right, as they say. Well, you is the early bird. I don't want you to go down. I want you to come up. Because you the early bird. You got the worm, so let them come to you for to see how much of the worm can they get. So let's do it. We need them. We need, number two, we need sisters needed to help proofread typing material before that it goes out. You can't just write it and slap it into a paper. That's going before the public. You know that.
Right.
Need proofreaders. We need that. So, if brother can type, come on, you can spend an hour. If you can proofread, you can spend an hour. You don't work 24 hours a day. If you do, you're a damn fool. Excuse the expression. That's right. The man work 24 hours a day, he ain't no damn good.
That's right.
That's true. You know what it do to him? Do it for a week, and you're a dead duck.
That's right. That's right.
Work 24 hours a day. Look, Master Farad said in the problem that the messenger and his labels worked 24 hours because we was using our thinking factories, but we did get few hours sleep. But we still had to get up, and we was given the credit of 24 hours a day. But now for the messenger, he said he worked 16 hours out of 24. He didn't make the 24.
Right.
You don't know these things. I'm trying to let you know. I'm trying to tell you about it. You don't know. I know. Right, Brother John? We know it.
Right.
Because we were right there.
Amen.
Yes, it is. Amen, too, brother. Because it was him sometime. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Brothers. Number three, more brothers to participate during events. You know what that is, to participate during the event of a thing. Help get it together. If you see it, to write it out and put it into the paper. Say, I saw an automobile turn Somerset right on the corner there. Well, that's all you saw? Yeah, that was all I seen put in the paper there. And it looks like that man said he saw an automobile turn Somerset right at the corner. Morris and Hamilton. But what is the other he said happened? He said he didn't see the others. He saw that. That's eyewitness. Right?
Right.
We need a secretary of our treasure. Secretary of our treasure to keep in going and outcome of what we have, which he can always or she will always know. And then she give the bill to be paid, or he give the bill to be paid to whosoever that shall go and pay that bill before it is overdue. We don't want to give the devil nothing, no money or nothing. You ain't got it. So we need a secretary of the treasury to do these things. I'm tired of it. I've been doing all of these things. That's how come I can't get out and do nothing. I've been doing them all myself. Here later I've been doing, I have to go and pay the bill myself. Why are you working trying to get some bread? I'm trying to get some bread for you. But I have to stop. I'm a meat man just like you. I ain't made of brass and iron. I was made from the same black clay and black mud and water that you was made from. I can't take it all the time. Don't be far. You only got about 4 places here in Highland Park that you goes to. But you got to make them before Friday because the places don't be open on Fridays. They only work, the city only works 4 days a week. They've been doing it ever since we've been here. C, we need a brother to teach the boys in Muhammad University of Islam. Now you think you have to have a high education, don't you? You don't have to have. Just do what the principal tells you to teach.
That's right.
She teach you like I was taught. When I was first made teacher, I didn't know nothing. But every teacher's meeting, I began to learn, and in between teachers' meeting, I began to learn what to do, until I got to be from assistant secretary to secretary, and then I was teaching school all at the same time. I was the first teacher to teach a class in the temple at 3408 Hastings Street as the school. I was the first one. When I went to teachers' meeting, Lot carried me. He come to the house and he got me. He says, the brother wants to see you. We called him Brother Farad at that time. Brother Farad wants to see you. He says, I said, yes. He said, yeah. So I come for you. I got in his little rig and we went on down to his house. And he told me, he says, when you go to school, after it is announced for them to come to the school, you will be the first teacher there, because they don't know how to write their name, and what you write, what you teach them is how to write the letter to get their names. That's the way you start. I did what he said until I had 13 teachers and I was the principal of them. I did what he said. I didn't know nothing else to do. When you obey your leader that is before you, you'll be successful. Not that I had enough sense to teach. That was Ben Sabakon that had more knowledge than I had of the devils, because he was a college man and he was pretty well up there. So he had far more than I did. I'm not a college man. I am today, though. Oh yeah, I'm one today. That's right. Anytime I go to the college and speak and make them teachers there get on the edge of their chairs, I must have some kind of diploma, right? Oh yeah. And I'll soon be going back there again. I should have been back there according to what he told me. So we need brothers for this work. You can teach the brothers 3 or 4 hours in the morning and go to your job in the evening.
That's right.
And all you have to do is apply for it. If you're working days, you don't have to stay home all the time. Well, I work afternoon. All right, how long do you work afternoon? Give the account and count for yourself. Can I come here and be here in the morning time and then go home? Because I got off last night 11 o'clock, 11:30, and 4 hours of sleep ain't enough. That says one of the things I learned, that 5 hours for a man to sleep, 6 hours rather for a man to sleep, 7 hours for a woman, and 8 for a fool. 7 hours for a woman, 6 for a man, and 8 for a fool. All right, but go to bed at 12 o'clock tonight and stay in the bed till 8, and when you get up and go out and try to find something, you ain't gonna find nothing.
That's right.
Did you understand what I said to you?
Yes, sir.
I took my time to tell you, didn't I? Okay then. Now, are you with me to help carry these things through?
Yes, sir.
You will see what a burden will be lifted off in your hand when you help me to do these things. Just come up to the temple, see your, if I ain't here, see the secretary, and see what can you do that is listed here, what I read to you today. See Sister Principal, see the sister, what must you do? Okay? That means for sisters and brothers, we have got to get out of one thing, and that is what enter our head. We cannot go before the other person with our tongue and our teeth and leaving all our business behind.
That's right. That's right.
We can't do that. We have got to go first to God and submit ourselves. But no, we have first got to go to our brother and submit ourselves and then go to God. Because according to the prayer and according to the Holy Quran, it says that you must first submit yourself entirely to your brothers.
Right. That's right.
Then you have to submit yourself entirely to Allah.
Right.
Because He don't want you if you got something against your brother, something against your sister, He don't want you. Because you have not went to your brother, you have not went to your sister and submit yourself entirely to them.
That's right.
Submitting's only meaning, will you accept my apology for what I have done or what I do? Will you accept my apology for that? That's a submitting. All right, if he or she says, yes, I accept your apology. All right, now neither one got any business with anything against the other.
That's true. That's right. That's right. That's true. Right.
You see, 3 or 4 were here the other Sunday. They have not returned. They think, I don't know. Well, what are you here for? But to make a report and to give it to me. If I can't have a labor that can't give a report to me of what being did and what being said, I don't need that one. Because I don't know it. Not until you bring it to me. Every Sunday, when there's no lost found, call meeting. If next Sunday no lost found, you let one of the brothers, Brother John, Brother Omar, Brother, talk until I get ready to come before you. So I'm going to teach it to you. I need you, and you need me.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to do what I said. If anyone got a question they want to ask me about what I said? Yes, sir.
One thing I want to know is where do I get the tickets from? Because I missed my Sunday and I didn't get the instructions. Where do you get the tickets from? For the dinner.
I think this the first Sunday that this was announced, wasn't it? For the ticket. Okay. Sister Captain right there. She got her hand up. You know her. Get your ticket right from her. She got them. You got something with your sister? In the kitchen. Good. But you got them here. Anyone want a ticket? To help the old boy get his teeth in his mouth. Get you some tickets. And I guarantee you, when you bring me the dough, I'll stay home for a few days. And I come back, I can laugh and talk with you, and you won't see these gaps in here. Yeah. Well, how come you hadn't been got them? Well, I didn't think I was going to meet you, that's why. Oh, praise the Lord. I'm a good-looking man when you... I guess y'all get tired of me saying that, don't you? Well, you good-looking too. You good-looking too.
Right.
I have said many times that I don't see no ugly black people.
That's right.
I don't see them. I used to see them. I don't see them anymore. I have opened my eyes to see black man and black woman as they are.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right.
You're beautiful.
Right.
Man and a woman.
Right.
What makes a black person ugly is what he do.
That's right. That's right.
Amen.
Right.
Now, is there another question? Yes, ma'am.
If we also have some calendars with the Supreme Minister's picture on them, and the money for that is also going to the Supreme Minister, so they have to get 15.
Oh yeah, we didn't. That wasn't on here. So we got some calendars. 1989. Yes, sir. 1989. You said 1990. I know what you mean. Yeah, we got some of them with my picture on it. And
Already selling them now, brother?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. How much is those?
$10 each.
$10. That's a it's just a donation.
That's right.
After we get the wheel on the buggy and tighten up the nut there so the wheel don't come off, we can say hallelujah, hallelujah. What was it Dr. King used to say?
Free at last.
Free at last, free at last. Yeah, that's right. We'll be free then. Yes, sir. And we can sit down in our own place. As we used to have on the record says that I can meet you, something about going into that in Beulah's land somewhere and I can shake your hand with a clear conscience. We used to have that on record years ago when I was a little boy going to Russell School. Another question? Yes, ma'am. My name's Salam.
I was just thinking, when I was in the Christian churches, and this is how they would do the ministers in the churches I used to belong to. Like every year they would have an anniversary for the preacher and his wife, and they would give so much money a year. And they would give it like $5,000-$10,000 for one day, the church.
Right.
And they wanted so many people to give so much, you had different areas in what you do. And the ones who whatever you gave, they posted, so you embarrassed me.
So you know it, that's right.
Yeah, so that's what made them give it. So I was thinking maybe we could have something like that for you, like once a year, your birthday, that'd be your anniversary or something like that, You can do that once a year.
Right.
And everyone is supposed to give a certain amount, and whatever they give or whatever they don't, post it. So they'll be embarrassed, I'm sure,
Well,
I would be, I would be, so, but whatever, what I suggest.
okay, well, we'll fix that up. I'll tell you about that later on the next time or two. I'll tell you what to do with that. We ain't got time to go through with it today. So, but anyway, that's good. That is good. They do that. They do that, and then they have what they call a pastor's aide in the church. That's to help him along too, and then he got his salary in the church. Then they got a club there that's gonna bring in so much to him. That's right, all of that. So that preacher is something else. I'm telling you, yeah. But I ain't asking for all of that. That's too much like the Christian church. I ain't asking for all that. Yeah. Just help us to get this business going. That'll be better than that. Yeah. Help us to get the business of going. See, that will help us all. See, that's what the pastors they eat, and the clubs what they had in the church there. But I don't say that once a year. What you said, I don't throw that out in the alley.
Right.
No,
Right.
that is good. But well, like what you have once a year, you can have something other for the minister. You can have this or that, and selling things just like for what you're doing now. You can do that whenever you got ready to do so in the year. And selling the papers and selling the dinners for the temple and have your beautiful temple, people will come. People will come in here fast that way. Sure. They come fast. Because they thought we would never do it. Plenty of them that went out and said that we'll never do it. We wouldn't get no farther than where we was at. But I know the Lord was going to do more for me. And I know He's going to do more than this. We're going to have a temple everywhere you turn. We're going to have a temple of Islam. It'll be the first city that will have them like that. For the one, you know. Then all of the rest, we do that, we conquer the city. All of the rest comes easy. All of the rest of the states will come just like that. They fall in line just like that with you. So that's all? No more? Where the brother with the basket, brother? Okay, now we give all we got in here. I'll come and help you, Brother Johnny. I'll find it. Yeah, brother. I'll find it. Yeah. Now don't forget Thursday. All that can go. Let's go over there. I only had one question, I think, wasn't it? One question last Thursday. One question. Now I'm going to have about one or two. I don't want to get over 2 questions, so I can talk like I want to talk with the one. I may not answer just like they ask, you know what I mean, but I'll say what I want to say to the people. Like, I think it was you that asked the question. I didn't complete your question. I think it was you, Brother Ali.
Yes, sir.
I didn't answer the other part of your question.
You were getting to it. I understood.
Okay. Well, the reason I didn't was because I wanted to say something more, you know. I wanted to say more. That's how come I didn't get to it.
Right.
Yeah. But we covered pretty good ground, though. Yeah. We want to cover more. We didn't have 13 minutes. But I want to cover more ground this time. See, in the condition, we have to take what we can get. Yeah, if we was paying for it, then we can argue, but we can't argue if we don't get but 2 minutes. That's right. We can't argue. But we'll always get 15 minutes. 2 2 minutes for this, the what's the name, 13 I had. Yes, sir. Yeah.
How many more minutes you got to look up the hour?
Minutes?
How many more minutes?
To make up the hour? I don't know. This is our fourth time coming up. So a fourth time. We done made 3. Now it's our fourth time. This is supposed to cover the hour, ain't it?
Right. It's the fourth time.
Right.
15 minutes each.
Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, then that'll be the whole one side of the video that he's got.
Yes, sir.
Then we start on another one. I'll be doing that often for a good while yet.
I'll pray through all that. Wonderful thing.
Yes, sir. But I want to do my thing, Yes, I want to get to do my thing, and if I can get to do my thing like I want to, then that's all she written. I've been wanting to talk to the public like that ever since I was a little boy. Didn't know nothing about it. Yep. Just like we used to preach. He was the pastor. I was the pastor, not have him for run revival for me. He could preach too. Oh yeah, he was small, Johnny was the deacon. The lot was the deacon. Emma would shout. Our niece would shout. Yeah, we'd preach right there in the house. Yeah, we have the living room right there in the house. Would shout. Our niece would shout. Yeah, we'd preach right there in the house. Yeah, we have the living room right there in the house. Papa and Mama be in the other room. They'd be smiling and laughing now. Yeah, we had our meeting. Yeah.
I never forget your text subjects you used to use. I think about it now. That it's falling now. You used to preach on this subject, and the mountain fall, boom, yeah.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. Yeah, I had the subject. The mountain falls, boom, yow. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That was my subject. I preached that out in the backyard the first time at our cousin's house. Oh boy, we used to. Yeah. Brother, we was something else. A preacher preached before us, we'd come back home and tell everything he said, couldn't we?
Right.
Yes, sir. Don't preach around us. No, sir. See, we wanted to be preachers. Him and myself both wanted to be preachers. All right. I saw myself at the same house before we moved away from Weona. I was a little boy. I saw myself as Reverend Davis. You remember Reverend Davis? He was Pastor Weona?
Yes, sir.
Well, I saw myself being him, and I was gray-headed, and I was preaching. I never preached Christianity, but I preached Islam. And I'm gray-headed. Oh, there's a lot of things you see in life. So may Allah bless you all with a peaceful night's rest and a happy morning rise. So let us stand and be dismissed. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praises due thee, Allah, the Lord of all the worlds. the beneficent, the merciful, the master of the day of judgment in which we now live. Thee do we serve, and to thee do we beseech for thine help. O Allah, guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, not of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor of those who go astray after they have heard thy teaching. O Allah, bless Muhammad, and bless his followers too, as thou didst bless Abraham and the followers of Abraham. For surely thou art praised and magnified in our midst. O Allah, make Muhammad successful, and make his followers successful too, as thou didst make Abraham and the followers of Abraham successful. For surely thou art praised and magnified in our midst. Amen. Brothers and sisters, wherever we go, we know what to do. Do nothing unto no one that we would not have done unto ourselves. Treat everybody right. Assalamu alaikum.